Hello and welcome to the vlog. It is Monday and it is a fabulous Monday. It's raining, but that has not killed my vibe. So I just got out of the rink. I had such a good session. Like this might have been like I've had some really good sessions as of late anyway, but today was like virtually a perfect skate almost for me. So I've been working on getting my double jumps back, and I've been kind of doing one at a time, then adding another one on. And sometimes they go away and then they come back. And my double sow is what has recently come back. And today, instead of like, I call them flops, I just kind of flop down onto the ground instead of doing the rotation. Freak out if it's not a perfect entry, which those don't exist, by the way. Then I've, flop. Normally I'll do one, flop 8,000 times, do another one. Today, I landed and rotated 3 in a row. Back to back to back, no problems. 2, just like warming up. Oh, also the first one is the first try. Like I didn't do any flops at all today. That's what like another great thing. And then I did the 2 more in a row, and the third one was in the program to the music. Slay. But then I also got to go on the harness today because the harness is not broken anymore, which is so nice. So I worked on flip, axle, and loop. Really had to pull that word out of my brain. But I don't really need the harness physically. I need it mentally, and I need to do repetition, because that's like the trick with skating is just repeat over and over and over again, like you're insane. And eventually it helps. You just end up way more consistent. So it was a really good session. It was really fun. But now I'm going to run some errands. I want to run by Michael's because I got a $5 reward that I earned, because in the last vlog, I kind of just showed a clip of what I got, but I got tiny little mini headstones, like for a cemetery, for a little mini graveyard, and like a little pumpkin and these toadstools. And I was like, I need something to make my tiny miniature graveyard in. I was like, what shape would be like so perfect? A coffin. Okay, I can make a coffin, but I was like, let me just check and see if Michael's, because of course they're going to have something coffin shaped. They have little glass coffin terrariums. But I need to see them in person about the size that they are so that it fits everything that I got. I have 6 headstones and then the 2 little things. And I think I'm going to have to find a nice stick outside because I want like a little cranky tree. It's going to be a process, but I'm excited. I'm going to grab that, and then I need to stop by Target to pick up my moisturizer. And then I want to stop by Marshall's and or both Home Goods, depending on who has what, because I need some more of my sweetener syrups that I use in my coffee. Right now I have a cinnamon brown sugar one that I'm using, and it is like not that delicious. It's fine, but it's low tier, not a favorite. I don't mind it in hot coffee. It's nice in hot coffee. It is not good in cold brew. But yeah, we're gonna run some errands, and then we have to do some yard work today. Even though it's raining, it's supposed to stop raining. Fingers crossed. But I don't mind because we need the dirt to be kind of soft for what we're doing. And I want to film like a before of my backyard so that I can film an after. So I'm going to try to remember that. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. Good old week in my life. Okay, so I just made pizza for dinner and it looks amazing. Fresh slices of mozzarella, basil pesto, balsamic glaze, tomatoes, and meatballs. Oh, veggie ones, but still, it looks amazing. It's cooling off, but I wanted to show you while it was cooling off what I got today at Michael's and what I got on Friday and whatnot. So I was eyeballing these candles like weeks ago when I first saw, and I was like, I just need them. They're just so cute. So I got those, and then the other candles were all 40% off. So I got these 3 little pumpkins, these little toadstools. I will never light these, by the way. And the little acorns, because these are like for fall. So I feel like I can probably put these up like now-ish. Like fall is coming. We can anticipate it. We can enjoy that. So I got those just for decor. I'll sprinkle them around the house. And so first off, on Friday, I don't know if you noticed in the end of last vlog, I got this little miniature pumpkin with little gold spiders, these little toadstools with little gold polka dots, and these 6 little mini headstones. And that's when I realized, I'm like, I need something to put these in to make the little diorama. And I was like, ooh, a coffin would be the perfect shape. They have little glass coffin terrariums. This is the medium size. They have like 3 sizes. There's one that's bigger than this. It was just too big. And then I also picked up today this little fall tree, because I wanted a fall tree, but they didn't have any. So I think like the fall tree will probably go here-ish at the front. And then I want to do like a little walking path. I have some of the stone left from the book nook I did, and then do like the headstones this way and do little accents with this, probably under the tree maybe, but I'm so excited, you guys. We'll probably do this maybe next week. I'll have time, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got from Michael's. And now I'm going to wait and cut the pizza. It's probably still hot. Oh yeah, it's still way too hot for me to, I'm so hungry though. Also, we did the yard work, but now it is dark out, so I can't show it to you. So tomorrow I'll give you an update on the yard. Okay, time for a little garden update. So this is my cauliflower, and I don't know if you can see down there, but that is starting to grow a cauliflower head, and I'm so excited. The lettuce has officially bolted, but I might be able to collect the seeds perhaps. I definitely need to harvest some raspberries. I might come back out here with a bowl after this. And my oregano, yes, oregano or basil, I can't remember. I always get the two leaves mixed up, but they're doing pretty good, and they've actually flowered. They have such pretty flowers. This is one of my cucumber plants. It has flowered, like this is like the second round of flowers, but yet I don't see any cukes, you know, so I'm kind of waiting. This is another cucumber plant, like I have two here, and neither one of them. As you can see, more of the flowers, the wildflowers I've planted, or I forget what kind of mix this was, but they're doing so beautifully. Look at that. Look at this one. I think more of these are going to open. It doesn't look like we have any more peppers popping up yet. I hope so. Ooh, I got another tomato. Another tomato to harvest. Ooh, one back there too. The tomatoes are really starting to go. Look at this beefsteak tomato. Isn't it amazing? I know. Probably next week, I'm guessing, is when next week it'll probably start to turn. Let's see, these are two tomato plants. What's over here? My eggplant. It's flowered again. Maybe I can get in there so you can really see. Pretty. But yeah, no eggplants yet, so keep your fingers crossed. Okay, there we go. I think I need to harvest this one again. Yep. Wow, these tomatoes are really turning. Let's see. I'm trying to get it. Give me. There, okay. 3 tomatoes today, awesome. I'm gonna have these, I just made some lunch. I'm gonna actually slice these. That one's still a little yellow. More of those. Look at the shape of these leaves. Aren't they cute? Little circle leaves. I wanna like do a painting of these just different leaf shapes because they're so pretty. A little flower in there. Look at them, look how cute. We got more over here growing. Look at this pretty pink one with a little yellow center. Wow, another one. I'm obsessed. I'm so happy the flowers have taken off because they're so helpful to bring in bees. I think these potatoes might be ready to harvest. And I have some lettuce in here, a different lettuce that I might be able to harvest and make a salad. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow afternoon. Put my own tomatoes on it and such. I wish I had cucumbers too, but you know, it's okay. This, I don't remember what this is. If you know what this is, tell me. We got some parsley back there. It has pretty white flowers, so pretty. Another cucumber plant, I'm pretty sure here. And I'm pretty sure this is, oh, it is. This is another tomato plant, and this one I grew from seeds. So the other ones I bought already growing because I was worried none of these were gonna take, but I think we're gonna have little baby tomatoes, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, oh, there's two. There's 2 babies. Look at them. Okay, now on to the yard. So as you can see, yesterday, in the very humid heat, it was awful, honestly. We moved the sandbox over there, dug up the sand and put it there. So I'm gonna need to put down some topsoil and grass seed. We've also organized all the spare rocks. So we've got smaller ones, bigger ones. And the plan now with the ice rink is basically to do it from here, long ways over there, to kind of to the edge, but not too far because it gets a little too deep. And then bring it just one length here. So it'll be like 3 by 1. And it'll go right in. So it'll be longer. I might actually be able to jump with that much space. We'll see. I would love to be able to like perform on my own little ice rink. But onto this section of the yard. So as you can see, the pavers, like the patio, kind of has like a little sharp angle here. I want to do a walking path using those stones as the border, like around, follow the pattern, then kind of go around the sandbox a little bit and take it out. You can't really see it, but we have another little paver patio over there at that end. But I have to be careful because this hoist is operational, but we don't use it. We have it turned off. There is a big, massive, like cable, electrical cable that goes from there to like straight over to the side of our house. And I don't want to have to dig up like all the work I do for this walking path. So that is like the next-ish step. We have other we have weeds and stuff to pick up, but I'm so excited to actually get to do that this month. But that's an update on the yard and the garden. Pretty excited. Really have to fix that patch. It's a sad patch of dirt. It's funny how square it is though. If you can think of anything to put in a perfect square of dirt, like other than a sandbox of course, but like hit me up with ideas. Hello, I have a book review for you that I forgot to do in the last vlog, even though I finished it last week. I just simply got really busy and forgot to sit down, but I think I needed a moment to process. The 21st book I read this year was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love this book. Okay, so I know people rave about it, but I went into it kind of blind. Like all I knew is that people like this book, but I didn't read any like reviews, so I had no idea what the storyline was at all whatsoever. I assumed, given by the title, it would be a little bit spicy, which it was. I feel like just the first 3/4 was mostly like spice-ish, but like drama too. This book made me giggle, it made me go, and it also made me sob. When I tell you, for the last 100 pages, I was sobbing on and off. I had to stop reading it in public. Like usually I read when I'm in the waiting room at the chiropractor. I had to just stop reading in public because I'm like, I can't break down in tears in public like this. Like people will be worried. I finished the last 50 pages Tuesday night in bed, and I definitely stayed up a little too late reading, uncontrollably sobbing. This book is so much deeper than it seems. In fact, I should have read this book in June because I had no idea that it was like LGBTQ centered at all, but it got into that pretty quickly, honestly, for the story. I feel like I could even call this a historical fiction novel because stars at that time lived through very similar situations or did similar things. But I don't want to give anything away. It broke my heart, but I would let it break my heart again, honestly. So 5 out of 5 stars. I loved Evelyn Hugo. So I just stepped outside to harvest these tomatoes, and I have to go show you what just started growing, and also I have bad news. So good and bad news, but first, extra good news. More tomatoes! Bad news first. Someone has been eating my cauliflower and I found them, so I'm going to have to pick all of them off and murder them. How dare they? Because at least she has still some good leaves, but like, how rude. You're so rude. Good news is, remember how I was complaining about no cucumbers? Look, we get some cucumbers. We got one there, and there's another one back there. 2 cukes. I'm so excited. Hello, I wanted to quickly film an outro before I absolutely forgot to. But yeah, so the week. Let's see, on Tuesday, we saw Deadpool Wolverine. I loved it so much. I loved it. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. There was one character in particular that I was so stoked to see because she was the first superhero movie that I'd ever gotten into as a kid. So it was so cool to see her in that role again. She's the reason I'm a nerd. Very gruesome, lots of one-liners, free popcorn. That was the cherry on top. What more could you ask for? And then Wednesday, I went to the dentist just for my regular checkup. Everything's great, thank goodness. And I apologized to them because I'm like, I had popcorn yesterday. And then I told them after this, I'm gonna go get ice cream. But we went to an ice cream social that was a charity fundraiser for one of the local animal rescues that I also have raised funds for. So it was nice because I got to get ice cream, which messed me up. I'm dairy sensitive, not completely lactose intolerant. I'm a sensitive creature, what can I say? But it was worth it. It was honestly worth it. I got a waffle cone with pistachio ice cream dipped in toasted coconut, and it was worth it. Also, it was like the hottest day of the week. There was no wind. It was just stiff humidity, over 90-degree heat. Thursday marked the first day off of my one job, but that was more of a rest day because I've not taken any. And that rest day screwed me up for Friday because we went out to dinner. There's a new restaurant in town, and this was our second time going, and I've yet to find food there that is edible, so to speak. The first meal I got there a couple weeks ago, because there's Thursday night concerts, why it isn't on a Friday night, I don't understand. It really makes me exhausted on Fridays. But the first time I got vegan pasta, because I'm vegetarian. The vegan option was the only vegetarian option in the pasta section, and I just wanted pasta. I didn't know vegetarian and vegan also meant I want no flavor, but it was edible. It didn't make me sick. So this time I got a Cobb salad without the chicken or the bacon. I was hoping they'd put extra egg on it for protein to replace that and even out the pricing. No. But that did give me food poisoning. I'm a nauseous girly, so 90% of the time my stomach is upset. So I assumed it was me because I chose ranch dressing. I thought that was the problem. Well, I was very ill for skating on Friday, and I was like, why can I not function like at all? Now I know it was mild food poisoning because my mother ate the rest of my salad, and she never gets an upset stomach. Very jealous. She is sick. So it was the food. So that's 2 strikes now. I'm gonna try next time we go there, which yes, we will be going there again. It's just, there aren't a lot of options where I live to like go out to eat, let alone with entertainment, and like where this is has a beautiful view and stuff. So next time I'm going to try their black bean burger and hope. Yeah, so that's how I ended my week. I ended my week on a very low. It started off on a real high. So hopefully by Monday I will be back in one piece. Also, because I was feeling so much like trash, I canceled and rescheduled my appointment with Geek Squad. I was originally going to take my computer in Friday, but like I said, mild food poisoning. And I was just summing it up to me being stressed. That lets you know just how often I feel like I have food poisoning. So I rescheduled it for Monday, and I'm very grateful I did it because I'm gonna finish editing this vlog tonight. Then I'm set again for 2 weeks, and I have the entire month's worth of playlists done, I think, and next month's as well. But I wanted a little extra time. I didn't want to feel rushed. Also, I took a nap yesterday. That's a big sign that I'm not feeling fabulous. I'm nodding off in the middle of the day because I'm exhausted from taking a shower. All the signs were pointing to food poisoning, and I just ignored them all. Yeah, rescheduled that, and today's Saturday. I had the farmer's market this morning, and I taught a little pottery pop-up, and in like half an hour we're gonna go to one of our like local landscaping supply companies because we're kind of redoing the backyard and making it more low maintenance, less lawn mowing for me. We need some big circular stepping stones, like the 2-foot wide ones. We found 1-foot wide oones at Lowe's. Home Depot has them, but it's like a fee to get them delivered, and it's pretty hefty. But it's free if you get them delivered to the store and then have them put in the back of your car. But the issue is they're heavy. Yeah, we're just gonna go browse and we're gonna see, and either tonight or tomorrow we're gonna do some measuring and get a head count of just how many we need. We actually get to get that done. I also forgot we had a slew of foundation experts for some of them over to get multiple bids this week, and I think we finally found who we're going with to finish the work of the person who never finished the work and also fix the work they did do because it's done wrong. Sorry, my card filled up. As I was mentioning, they're gonna fix the work that they did wrong, and the nice part is all of the work they're doing is only interior. So I'll be able to work in the yard and finish it up this summer, this month, which blows my mind. This has felt so stupidly dragged out. I had gotten so excited when we hired the people back in March because we had such an early spring this year. I genuinely thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna get done by the end of March, maybe even the end of April, and I'm gonna be able to redo the yard and I'm gonna be able to enjoy my yard all summer long. Well, it has not been that way at all. I can't go out in my yard. Mowing it is actually kind of dangerous. It's so uneven. I've rolled my ankles and hyperextended my knees a couple times, and it's very painful with hypermobility when that happens because my ligaments don't hold my joints together like a normal person. But bright side, new people, fixing it from the inside only, no more digging up the yard. We have also found the paver people we're going with who are going to regrade and redo the pavers that they royally screwed up terribly. So that will look nice, and I will be able to finish my yard project. Probably, hopefully by the end of this month. But yeah, we're gonna go look at stepping stones for that project. Fingers crossed we find the ones we want and they're affordable. And after we go and peek at those, we're gonna stop by Marshall's. Do a little browsing, see if they have anything, you know, why not? Just a nice little treat. But yeah, I wanted to wrap up the vlog and say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this more chatty vlog. On that note, I will see ya when I see ya.